football and be back in person uh, at the NFL meetings. Um, I just I'm a Patriot fan, big time. First, and everything. It bothers me that we haven't been able to win a playoff game in the last 3 years, and I'm happy. Um, we had a great. I think we had a great draft last year, and it made up for what happened in the previous 4 years or so. And I look forward to hopefully having a great draft this year. That's the only way you can build your team for long term and consistently that you have a chance of winning is having a good draft.
It's your boy KingMarko in the building. Here to give y'all some game. Want y'all to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for a player. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on IG. Let's get into it. Could this be the beginning of the end? Could Robert Kraft fire Bill Belichik if he don't win a playoff game this year? Could that be so? I think so. Okay. I really do. I really think this could be the beginning of the end for Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, and the Patriots. That's what I see. Okay. I really see that this could be the beginning of the end for these guys. Okay. Now, a lot of people think that they are close. And my personal opinion, they were close. But at this point, Robert Kraft is feeling a little nervous about the Patriots moving forward. He wants the Patriots to be a dynasty. He wants to be considered a team like the Packers, like the Steelers. Okay? He wants to be on that level. Okay? He wants to have a team that's always competitive every year. Okay? And based on how they performed in the playoffs last year, getting stomped by the Buffalo Bills, 47-17, Robert Kraft is looking at this team a little bit differently. Okay, he wasn't expecting to get blown out 47-17. When you get blown out 47-17, that says to you that you got to regroup. That says that your team is not as good as you thought they were. That's what 47-17 says. I mean, Buffalo could have put 60 points on them if they really wanted to that night. If they really wanted to, they could have put 60 points up. And Mac Jones, okay, Mac Jones, he's not the quarterback that everybody thinks he is. Everybody was sitting out there riding him hard, okay, in the beginning of the season. They said that he was further along than Tom Brady as a quarterback, as a rookie. Said he was further along. How he made the Pro Bowl, I don't know. Okay, I really don't. Okay, this guy right here is not going to lead you to no Super Bowl. I do not see Super Bowl with this guy. I don't even see him winning, going deep in the playoffs. Okay, I really don't. Okay, everybody is sitting there praising this guy, you know, and he hasn't really done anything. He had an average year last year. And I don't care if it was his rookie year. I've seen rookies perform better than this, perform better than what he did last year. I've seen rookie quarterbacks play better than that. I'm not impressed. 22 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, I'm not impressed. Okay, all he did was dink and dunk all down the field to the running back. All he did was pass the ball to the running back. I'm sure running back's probably second, third on the team in receptions. That's all he did was throw the 3 yard passes. That's all he did. He has no arm. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. That arm is weak. Okay, and I'm being nice when I say weak. Okay, he can't throw. He can't throw in windows. Okay, he can't throw the ball 40 yards down the field over the DB and be complete. Okay, he don't have that arm. That arm is weak. Okay, that's what I see. Okay, he's not gonna be a Super Bowl quarterback. He's no Russell Wilson. He's no, you know, Justin Herbert. He's no Patrick Mahomes. Okay, y'all don't have that. Okay, you don't have it. And coaching is only going to get you so far. Okay, you can't give me a coach that wins Super Bowls with a average ass quarterback. You can't bring me one. Not even Belichik, who's supposed to be the GOAT of all coaches. Even he can't win no Super Bowl without a star quarterback. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Mac Jones is not it. Okay, he's really not. And another problem that they're going to have this year is that they're going to miss Josh McDaniels. Mac Jones especially. They're going to miss him. Okay? And he's gone to the Raiders, another AFC opponent. And Robert Kraft is looking at this. He's looking at, damn, Josh McDaniels got Derek Carr. He got Devontae Adams. Okay? Man, with Josh McDaniels, he turned an average quarterback, and I mean below average quarterback, into a 5,000 yard passer, 4,000 yard passer. He could do that. He has that ability. And Mac Jones is going to miss him big time. Okay? And he's gone to the Raiders, which means that's another opponent that they got to deal with. And Robert Kraft is looking at it. He's like, McDaniels got Devontae Adams, and he got Derek Carr. He got that Raiders offense. They got a good run game. They got a good offensive line. McDaniels got everything he needs to be in the show. It's his to lose. The only thing he got to do is get out that AFC West, which the AFC West is probably going to have at least 2 teams in the playoffs this year. At least 2. Could have 3. But I'm going to say 2 at least coming out the AFC West. Okay? They better not get the Raiders on board on their schedule. They're going to lose that game. Mac Jones is not going to lead them to the promised land. The tape is out on him. Okay? You're going to see a decline in Mac Jones's play. That defense is going to have to be, 85 Bears defense this year. Because they missed their number one guy, which is Josh McDaniels, they right-hand man. And Robert Kraft is looking at it like, I don't know. I don't know. I hope Bill hasn't passed. I hope that Bill hasn't passed his time. Because you can't keep going to the playoffs with an average-ass quarterback. You got lucky with Tom Brady. Okay, Bill Belichik, he might not be as good as everybody says he is. The Belichick way is declining right now. Getting beat 47-17 in the playoffs, that's not the Patriot way. I can't recall the Patriots getting beat that bad in the playoffs. Not in the Tom Brady era. I'm sure they lost some convincing games, but not no 47-17. Okay? This ain't gonna be what's happening. And then Robert Kraft is basically saying that, we had a good draft last year, but we had 4 drafts that weren't good at all. So he threw a shot at Bill Belichick because he's the one picking the groceries. He's choosing all the players. And he basically said the 4 years before last year, we've had bad drafts. So he's blaming Belichick for them not having the players that they need right now. So right now, if I'm Bill Belichick, you better win a playoff game this year. Otherwise, his days in New England is up. That's what I see. And the AFC period is tough. The whole AFC West is tough. They lucky that they division is still weak, but that's Buffalo's division now. Honestly, it's Buffalo's time to run that division. Maybe they have the easy road to the playoffs every year now, like the Patriots did. Maybe it's their time, and I think it is. Because Mac Jones ain't gonna cut it, and Bob Kraft, shit, he trying to win. Okay, he trying to win right now, and he believe based on how he dating out here, he think he gonna live forever. Okay, he think he gonna live forever, and he ain't trying to have no whack ass team. And he got a young thing like this on his side. He ain't trying to have no whack ass team like that. He want to be in the Super Bowl with his woman right here. He want to be there. But I'm sorry to say, to Bob Kraft, it ain't gonna happen. Not with Belichik being there, because Belichik to me is past his time. He passed his time, y'all. I'm sorry. Patriots ain't gonna cut it. You can't keep bringing in mediocre players, man, and think you're gonna win. Their defense is okay, but they lost their number one DB. They lost him to the Chargers, so they're gonna have to replace him, which is gonna be very hard to do. Okay, they lost J.C. Jackson to the Chargers, which makes them better. Another team that they might have to deal with. They better not get that AFC West on their schedule. That could be 4 losses right there. Easy 4 losses. Maybe they most competitive game will be the Kansas City Chiefs, and even that could be a loss. They better not play the AFC West as far as their 4 games in the division. They better get the AFC South or something. They better get some teams that they can beat. They need an easy schedule. They don't need no tough schedule. They don't need to be put on primetime television. If they put on primetime television where they playing the Browns and they playing the Baltimore Ravens and then they playing the Denver Broncos, they playing them, man, they about to have a 6-11 season. That's what they gonna have. That's what I see. 6-11 for them. They're not gonna go to the playoffs. They better draft well. And I mean top of the line. He just sat there and said that we build our team through the draft. That's how we do it. And we've been horrible at it. So basically he's saying that Belichick don't know what the hell he doing. And in cases he don't. Okay, he's good. He's a good defensive coordinator, but when it comes to building that offense, I don't know. He lightweight suspect. To be honest with you, Tom Brady been covering him, for the last 20 years. He covered him for 20 years. Before Tom Brady got there, Belichick was an average coach, man. He was average. He got fired in Cleveland. People forget that. Most of the time, great coaches, man, they normally start off good from jump. Okay, they normally start off good. They don't get fired and then become the greatest coach of all time. That don't happen. The only time that happens is if you get yourself the greatest quarterback of all time. Okay, that's what happens. Okay, his whole trajectory had changed once he got Tom Brady. Okay, bottom line. Now Belichick is going to be an average coach right now, and getting beat 47-17 in the playoffs shows that you're an average coach. That's what it shows. And when you're going up against good teams, because they really didn't have one signature win, honestly, against a good team last year. Last year, they were, the games they won were mediocre games, a lot of them. I'll say 70% of the games that they won was against a team that was inferior to them. Okay, they beat the Texans. They beat the Jets twice. I guess Buffalo was probably a more meaningful game, but hell, the wind was blowing 50, 60 miles an hour that game. And they won 14-7 or something. It was a low scoring game. I really don't even count that game. But against good teams last year, they got stomped. They got whooped. They can't compete against a good team. They lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then when Buffalo came to New England, they beat them. And they beat them convincingly. Josh Allen came in there and whooped them. And then they went to Buffalo for the third time and got stomped. Okay? And Robert Kraft is looking at it like, I don't know if Bill Belichik is really that dude like they say he is. He made me get rid of Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm stuck with Mac Jones, who can't really throw. He can't throw. Okay, Mac Jones cannot throw that fucking football like he needs to be, like he needs to throw. He can't throw that ball like Herbert. He can't throw that ball like Deshaun Watson. He can't throw that ball like Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Derek Carr, and all them. He can't whip that ball out on the field like that. He gonna get picked off if he do. And then they don't have enough talent on the outside. If they don't get no receivers on the outside this year, they ain't gonna be nothing. And me personally, they should have been going after a top flight receiver. They should have went after Devontae. They should have went and spent some money. Once again, the Patriots is being cheap. See, the Patriot way is bargain shopping. Okay, that's what they do. They bargain shop. They don't go out and make a big splash and get a player that they know is going to produce. They don't get that because they know they got to pay for that. But now that you ain't got Brady no more, you ain't able to get away with that. So you can only get away with that when you got a top flight quarterback. Okay, only top flight quarterbacks like Brady, like Russell Wilson, like Patrick Mahomes. Okay, those guys, Deshaun Watson, those guys can take average receivers and make them better than what they are. That's what they do. Do you really think Mac Jones is capable of that? Do you? I don't. Okay, I don't think he's capable of making receivers better than what they are. He didn't do it last year, and I don't hear about him being a rookie. Rookie quarterbacks perform in the NFL. Okay, Russell Wilson performed as a rookie in the NFL. There ain't even no doubt about it. He was down there in the NFC Championship his rookie season. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear none of that. Patrick Mahomes was in the AFC Championship his second year starting, which is really his rookie season. But his second year starting, he was in the AFC Championship and damn near got to the Super Bowl. They was one penalty away from being in the Super Bowl. They didn't call that offside play on Kansas City. Tom Brady throws that game away. The Kansas City Chiefs go to the Super Bowl. That's how close he was. Mac Jones, you really think he's going to do it? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. No, he's not that quarterback. He's not that dude. And then the Patriots, they ain't give him nothing to work with. He needs a top flight receiver. He needs a Terrell Owens. He needs a Dez Bryant, Michael Irvin, Jerry Rice. He need a receiver that you know is a dog, no matter who quarterback is. That's the kind of quarterback. Chris Carter. He need one of them kind of receivers, man. And he ain't got none of them receivers. Okay, no. So if Bill Belichick don't get this shit together, his ass is gone. Okay, he gone. Robert Kraft gonna start off brand new and fresh. Okay, that's what he gonna do. He gonna start off brand new and fresh, y'all. Okay, that's what he gonna do. He gonna start off brand new and fresh. Belichik has passed his time, y'all. See, he don't know a quarterback when he see one. He really don't. And all these people sat out there and coerced him into keeping Mac Jones into saying that, oh, he's the next thing. He's the next best thing. He's the best quarterback they've had since Tom Brady. Man, y'all better go. He ain't nothing. He's Matt Castle. He's Jimmy G. He's Brian Hoyer. That's what he is. He's Jarrett Stidham. That's all he is. The only difference between him and those other quarterbacks I just named is that he came from a prestigious college. He was under Nick Saban. So they're going to boost him up just a little bit more just because he was coached by Nick Saban. But in the end, if you break him down to the smallest molecule, Mac Jones is Jarrett Stidham, Brian Hoyer, Matt Castle, Jimmy G at best. That's what he is. And Bill Belichick is leaving his legacy to him. Good luck. Moving forward, I want y'all boys to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter. It's your boy KingMarko. I'm signing out.